Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry, it's been about a little over a year since my last upload. Been kind of busy with other projects and stuff. So, almost 2 years ago now, my son. First off, for those who don't know, this is my son's white GSR. It had a GSR turbo in it. Clutch pressure plate basically came apart and came out the bell housing, so it ruined the transmission and the block. We were building an LS VTEC for it that we can turbo again, but this motor right here, it's a LS, it's a 94 LS. It's been sitting at the side of the house for a little over 2 years now. So my other son said, hey dad, why don't we just slap that motor in and put the turbo in it and see where it goes. So here it is. Right now we're waiting on oil pan gasket and intake manifold gasket so we can change the oil pan to the one with a return line for the turbo, and the manifold is just, it had a different manifold on this, so we're putting the stock LS one on. After that, update the tune on the Honda, so because now it's not a GSR, it's an LS. So I'll keep you posted on that. We should have done this 2 years ago. I mean, this motor's been sitting on the ground, this car's been sitting waiting. I don't know why we didn't do this sooner. So anyways, I'll keep you posted. As far as my Mustang, for those who don't know, Ford bought it back last April. Long story short, around December it started a rod knock. Some may call it ticking, but it's a rod knock here. I'll insert a video of it here. Yeah, so to me that's a rod knock. So I took it to Ford. They replaced it, they replaced the engine. Took them about 3, almost 4 weeks to replace it, but according to them the new engine is no good also, so Ford sent them another one, so they needed to replace it. After that they couldn't get it running right. Check engine light here, different codes. So 3 months later, they still had the car, and I said, enough's enough, I'm filing lemon. So that process took quite some time. So in April, finally got my money back from Ford. Went ahead and put an order on a Camaro, a 19 Camaro SS. Took delivery of it in June. So yeah, I'll make a video showcasing that car, but I have no plans to do anything to that car other than just enjoy it, take it to drag strip and road course. But let me show you what's taken up our time for a couple years, a year and a half. We converted the garage into a music studio, so here it is. So guys, we're still not done. This is going to be the main lounge. My toolbox and tools still here. That's a freezer, popcorn machine, of course. My son's simulator's right there. It's homemade. That's the engine, the LS VTEC we're trying to build. Got some games to go, but still finishing the walls. Here's the equipment room. Basically this is where he records. Don't mind that painting. And then let me take you to the microphone room. Don't mind the mess. Like I said, it's still somewhat of a work in progress. This is the microphone room. It's double wall. That's the fire door, and then here's another door. So once this is shut, you really can't hear anything on the outside. Even the windows, if you notice, they're two dual pane windows. There's our air gap. Basically there's a wall right here, 2 sets of sheetrocks, 5/8 wall, the 2x4 insulation, and then there's a slight air gap, and then another set of wall on the other side, which is the same thing. So yeah, you can pretty much scream as much as you want between these two rooms and you won't hear each other. You need the microphone and the headphones to talk between the two rooms. It's a great way to record. As you notice, even the sound is good. We're still moving things around, some of the acoustic stuff, to see. The couch kind of reminds me of the casting couch. I don't know if my son noticed that, but I honestly found this at a Goodwill store, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get this couch. But yeah, so there it is. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, we still have this car, the one that me and my son rebuilt basically. As you can see, the paint, it's a little over 2 years old now, still shine, and he's actually got his permit now, so he's been learning how to, he's been learning with his permit. He's been kind of drag racing since 13, but he's learning on this car. We've been driving it around. He's kind of scary, but he's gonna drive this to high school. That's just dirt. I think my dog tried to look and see what's on top. So yeah, kind of scary that he's gonna drive this to high school, but that's what it's for. I'll make a video on this, like a 2-year update to see what's, still got the same Type R. There's the Camaro that I got. This, I don't know if I ever showed this on the video. Right before we kind of stopped making videos, my son bought this. It's a right hand drive. It's got a K20 Type S swap on it. Just been kind of driving it around. It's converted, it's not real JDM car, but yeah, there's that. So yeah, stay tuned for next time. I'll bring you more update on this car. Waiting on the gasket. Once we get the gasket for this, we're gonna put it together. I gotta get another radiator because the old one kind of got ruined. After that, we're probably not gonna dyno tune it. We're probably just gonna street tune it, being really don't want to spend that much money on this LS motor. We all kind of decided that we're doing this just to get the car running, and still continue on building the LS VTEC. We've got the rods for it, got the bearings for it, and I still got to get the piston. And now that we actually have more time on our hands again, we can actually start working on cars and doing videos. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll keep you posted, and have a good one.